usuarios que lo usan para su negocio. Si tienen cualquier pregunta, pregúntenme a mí por favor en español. Yo soy dispuesto y tenemos varias personas que hablan en español. Chris.
Chris Ramirez, barber and owner of Barber Social Club of 249 across the street from Woodward Mall. I've been barbering for about 15 years. When I was young, I grew up right next door to my grandpa's house where he owned a barber shop in front of the house. So when I was young, I would hang out in the shop, sweep up, clean up, eat all his candy in the shop. It came natural just to kind of learn what he was doing. And at a young age, when I was about 13 years old, he asked me to taper the back of his neck up. And I was scared, I was terrified, I never picked up no clippers before. And I had seen him do it millions of times, but I just never picked it up. And I did it, but I did it real soft and real slow, and he got mad at me. And I always remember that he told me, hit it. It's just hair, just hit it, it's just hair. So I did, and I fell in love with barbering as soon as I hit it. And I've been cutting hair since. I started in my garage, cutting my friends' hair for free, messing their hair up, messing my own hair up, people laughing at me. And finally, you know, I started working. I stopped barbering for a while, I got caught up in the teenage lifestyle. And my grandfather passed away in 2008. And when he passed away, it made me realize what I needed to do. And so I started barbering again, and I started cutting hair out of my parents' house. And I just started building up my clientele, and I was working a 7 to 5 job, and I would go to work and I would cut hair at work. During lunch breaks, I would cut these hair for like $5. I would get home and I would start cutting hair. And then I had a baby, and one day I just finally realized that I wasn't happy with where I was at, and I had got laid off. I was driving home, I told my wife, I said, it's time I just need to do something on my own. And I signed up for barber college, and I got my license, and I built up a clientele to where I'm booked now a week in advance. And this year I opened up my first location, Barber Social Club, which is a upscale traditional men's grooming store where I practice the art of barbering, cutting hair, traditional stuff, straight razor shaves, pompadours, stuff like that. And I used square a lot before because barbering is a cash only really industry. And so I would get people coming in and they would ask, do you take card? And I'm like, no, at the other shops I was at. And so they would leave and someone never returned. And some would come and actually get a haircut, and then they would say, oh, you take card, right? I'm like, no, I'm only cash. Oh, I gotta run the ATM, and I don't know these people. So they leave and they won't come back for hours. I wouldn't think they'd ever come back, or a few occasions none never did come back. And I've never seen them to this day. So,
they're still looking for them.
Now that I can take square, you know, I don't have to worry about that. People can be on time for their appointments. Don't have to go out of the way for going to ATM to get the $20, $25 out for a haircut and then come to the shop, or have to leave and have to worry about my money. So squares make a big difference in my business and help me take it to the next level. And I just appreciate it and hope I can use it in my further barbershop.